also want to let you know about some great things that are going on around town. For example, it seems like art is the theme here this morning, Jackie, and there's a big art festival coming up.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about the big one in Des Moines, Waukee getting involved. Let's talk about some incredible artists that are around our community as well, and where places that you can go visit their work all the time. So we're excited to have photographer Jerry Ranch joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Jackie. How are you? I'm excited to be here today to talk to you about the Ankeny Art Center and about current exhibits that are going on there.
There you go. And people may not even be familiar with the fact that Ankeny has an art center.
They may not, and it's an incredible spot. It's really all about art there, and there are tremendous educational experiences. If you're a developing artist, such as I am, not in photography. Well, you're always developing as an artist, okay? But they have various kinds of classes you can take. Even though photography is my medium, I took a drawing class there because I wanted to see how drawing and how seeing shadows would help me as a photographer any better. And it really helped to understand it's very different drawing shadows than taking a camera and
snapping them
and snapping it, okay? And then they have gallery space, and so there are gallery exhibitions there, and there are 2 exhibitions that are going on currently.
Okay.
One of them is mine, called Somewhere Across the Sea, and it's a fine art photography exhibition. And Mavis Sims from Sioux City, Iowa, also has an exhibition, and hers is called Colors of Snow, and it's abstract fabric art, okay? And she's off in another gallery, and you know, art is, as you know, there are millions and billions of photographs posted on the internet each day, and you get totally inundated, okay? And seeing art online is one thing, but to really experience art, you have to see it live, okay? And for example, Mavis's work is 3-dimensional with her fabric art. She's got little doodads hanging around, and it's really fascinating. And my photography, for example, this particular image, I don't know, I sent you guys some kind of images.
Yep, we can
take a look at some of the things.
We can put some images up.
Some of Jerry's here.
If you show, for example, Monolith here, I mean, that's actually 5 feet wide, okay? That's displayed on the wall 5 feet wide. So it's not just a photograph hanging, it's an experience. It's so large that you can get yourself into it.
And what are we looking at?
What is it? Yeah.
Well, my family thinks it looks like asparagus, okay?
That's what I was just going to say. I was like, it's asparagus, like in a flooded field?
To make a long story short, I was a budding marine biologist many years ago before I went to Iowa State for my degree, and so I spent a lot of time in the Pacific Northwest, and so I go up to Oregon and the Washington coast. These are pilings.
I'd say like a pier post.
And that's what those
and those
are.
And they're reflecting in the water. Is that what it's doing?
They are reflecting in the water. But you know that, and so if you want to go on to a few more.
So how does a retired scientist become a photographer?
Science and art, there really isn't much. I mean, all the great scientists, Einstein played violin. I mean, there really isn't a difference, and you use a different side of your brain. And I use photography in the science I did to document experiments, and so it was only since 2009 that I've been using it from an art perspective, okay?
Wow, well, you've obviously done some incredible traveling.
That previous one, Solitude.
Go back to the first one here.
Is probably, that's out on the Oregon coast, and one thing about the Ankeny Art Center is that they've been an incredible mentor to me, okay, to learn about the business of art, okay? And so now my art is hanging all over the country, okay? This hung at a gallery at the Naples Art Center. It hung at the Polk County Heritage Gallery, okay? It's been purchased a number of times already, okay?
How big a photo is that?
It can be any size, but the ones that are selling are about 30 inches wide, framed, and
let's look at some other pieces.
And you go to the next one, and this is Waterworld. This is on the Oregon coast as well, and this is hung in a gallery in Texas, and so
wow, good for you.
And I've been published in Black and White magazine, and all that is due to the mentoring and the exposure that I get at the Ankeny Art Center. I mean, Barb there, who's director, and Christina have really helped to nurture me along and to look at my photography as an art form, not just snapping
pictures.
photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us where it is. Where
The
is
Ankeny Art Center, it's immediately east of John Deere at the intersection of State and Ordnance.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And
just
it's
gonna get an
free
idea.
entry, and if you go to their website, ankenyartcenter.com, you will see a listing of the classes that they offer. And it's not just for adults, it's for children and adults.
Okay.
They would be here today, but I think Barb sent me an email and said that she has like 120 children there, okay?
That are coming to take a class.
Yeah, and so she's got her hands full. But one thing that I really learned, my wife is a very good artist, and children are very good artists. And Pablo Picasso said, "We're all artists when we're born, and when we get older, we're not artists anymore." And they sponsor various schools to come in from their art kind of programs. The children bring their art, and there is really some excellent art that has actually inspired me even in my photography.
That's awesome.
It's really interesting to see art, how children see the world.
I
And,
love
yeah.
that there's a place that can kind of cultivate that and inspire
Exactly.
upcoming artists as well, or maybe some people that have turned to
And
art.
be able to show off some of your stuff too. So you're in one gallery, and you said Mavis is in the other gallery.
Correct.
Susie.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look at some of her stuff.
Yes,
if we
let's
can,
look like-
okay?
yes,
And
yes,
you can
yes,
explain
yes.
what we have here too. Okay.
Well, I don't know.
because you've
I
seen
don't
it
know.
in person,
I have
right?
seen it in person, but I can't explain it.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just look
because
at
That is really cool.
Because I love abstract art. Okay, and unfortunately, when you're in her work is 3D-ish. Okay,
Right, because of the fabric.
And it's really hard to
on TV to see it.
as a flat.
Well, that's why we're
subject here,
saying you
so.
need to go and see it for yourself.
You need to go and see it.
But absolutely,
and
but I love the theme of colors in the snow.
Colors in the snow.
Love
Isn't that great? Isn't
that.
that,
Yeah,
isn't
it
that
is great.
awesome?
Cooler thoughts on a day like today, right? Yeah, I think. Now, do you take any pictures of colder situations? Like kind of winterscapes.
Yes, I don't look at photography as subject oriented anymore. I think
What triggers you to snap a picture then?
It moves you. I mean, Ansel Adams is quoted as saying he doesn't make a picture, he feels a picture, and I think that all art is about feeling, and I didn't used to feel that way, but I think more and more I understand that it's about feeling something, and you feel, and so.
Well, we hope you're feeling the urge to go to the Ankeny Art Center. It is located at 1520 Southwest Ordnance Road. Remember, it's absolutely free, and you can support some local artists at the same time.
And your stuff is going to be there till the end of January, end of July.
I hope till the end of July. She has other people come.
July 25th is when.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's free. Yeah, and you can always call them, and if you want to meet me there, I've been meeting some of my friends who want a personal view.
Tour?
I've got like 15 images there.
That was my next question.
And they're large. The monolith is 5 feet, and the smallest one is 2 feet wide. So these are. I'm really into big these days.
Well,
Big,
thank you for
big.
sharing
Okay,
your work with us this morning. So wonderful to meet you.
Glad to be here. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're